Hi, this is Seema and I'm back with a new lesson on expressions relating to the parts of our body. So this lesson is going to deal with how to express things, situations, or simply people using words like face, the finger, your arms, the basic parts of your body. So let's look at our first expression, which is to greet with open arms. Well, when I talk about open arms, what do I indicate? I indicate companionship or friendship or being really close to someone. So therefore, to greet someone with open arms means nothing but to give someone a warm welcome. And who would you give a warm welcome to? You would give a warm welcome to someone that you are very close to. It could be a family member, a friend, or a very, very close relative. So you can say that I greeted my mother with open arms after meeting her for a year. So that's what greeting someone with open arms is all about. Our next expression is behind one's back. Well, whenever something is done behind your back, we're talking about something that is done very secretly. And this is not a very good thing. So if someone is doing something beyond your back, they are doing something very secretly without you knowing about it. So I can say something like, Susan's classmates always gossip behind her back. Or my professor always talks bad behind my back. Something that you're not aware about is doing something behind your back. And our next expression is called brainwash. Well, what does it mean to wash someone's brain? Well, it's not a literal brainwash, but brainwash means nothing but making someone reject their own ideas and adopting new ones. So a lot of times, we can say something like television brainwashes the youth into thinking that fame and success come very easily. So when you brainwash someone, you're actually making them give up their ideals, their ideas, and adopt or take in new ideas. They may be wrong. So you can also say something like terrorists or terrorism makes people believe that war is done for peace. So brainwashing is actually spoken about in a very negative sense, okay? And our next expression is have the cheek. What does it mean to have the cheek? Have the cheek is nothing but to have the nerve, or you can say the courage, or in some cases you can call it have the audacity. In simple words, you can say you can have the nerve or the courage, but this again is implied in the very negative sense, because when you have the cheek to do something, you're talking about having the nerve or the courage to do something that you're not supposed to do. So I can say something like, the boy had the nerve or had the cheek to lie to the policeman, or the girl had the cheek to back answer her parents. So having the cheek is again spoken in a very negative context. Our next expression is eye opener. Okay, when something opens your eye, when your eyes are open to something, what does that relate to? We're talking about making someone realize the truth, So when your eyes are open, now you can actually see things for what they are. And therefore, eye opener is nothing but making someone realize the truth. So I can say something like, I opened my eyes to the fact that science is the base of everything that is created in the universe. That's an eye opener for me. An eye opener can be anything else for someone like you, but eye opener relates to nothing but making someone realize the truth about something. Well, let's have a look at another 5 expressions related to the parts of your body. Our 6th expression is to point a finger at someone or something. When you point a finger, what does that denote? What does that indicate? It talks about accusing or blaming someone. So I can say something like, the little boy pointed a finger at his brother when his pen was lost. So when you point a finger at someone, you're talking about blaming someone or accusing them. Our next expression talks about standing on one's feet. Well, the very expression standing on one's feet talks about being very independent or supporting oneself. So all of you who have probably got a new job and who can now take care of themselves without relying on their parents can say something like, I can now stand on my own feet, because now you are paying your own bills, you are taking care of yourself. So standing on one's feet is nothing but doing something by yourself or doing something independently. Our next expression talks about making one's hair stand on end. Well, what is it to make one's hair stand on end? It talks about being extremely scared, extremely terrified. So if I say that the dark makes my hair stand on end, I am saying that the dark makes me very scared, very terrified. A lot of people are scared of heights, so when they stand on a place which is at a very high place, they can say that it makes their hair stand on end. Our next expression is jaw dropping. Well, when my jaw drops, what does that mean? I'm looking at something so beautiful, so amazing, and therefore I call that thing or person or place jaw dropping. So jaw dropping is nothing but something that is very beautiful, very amazing to look at. So I can say that the view from the mountain was jaw dropping, or the girl's beauty was jaw dropping. So when we talk about something very beautiful, something very nice to look at, we're talking about something that is very jaw dropping. And our last expression talks about to keep a straight face. Okay, what does it mean to keep a straight face? This is an expression we use when we are trying to hide our laughter or hide our amusement. Now, a lot of times, people do something in front of you and it's really funny, but you don't want to laugh in front of them because they might feel a little bad, and therefore you try to hide your laughter or you try to hide your amusement, and that is what it means to keep a straight face. So you can say something like, my friend is a bad dancer, but he tried dancing in front of me, but I had to keep a straight face because his dance was so funny that I had to hide my laughter, hide my amusement. And that's what keeping a straight face is all about. Keeping a straight face or hiding your amusement or your laughter, even though you really want to laugh out very loud. Well, that's it from me on this lesson on expressions relating to the parts of your body. Well, I'm sure you've enjoyed and found it very informative. Well, I'll see you back in my next lesson. Until then, you take care of yourself. Goodbye.